We are live.
We are live streaming to my profile rather than to the page because I couldn't figure it out. We did it last week. We'll try again next week. For now, hello everybody and welcome to Mindful Monday Morning Meditation with Lauren Pichardo. We have Lauren here as we do every Monday. Thank you so much for being here, Lauren.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I might be a little sweaty, you might see that. It's only 75 degrees out. But it's humid. It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Man,
Jesus.
bring you to Texas. We need to
Oh
have
my
like
no.
like I'm jealous right now. You say 75. I'm like, oh my gosh, teleport me. This sounds
Oh
amazing.
yeah, no, I it's honestly it is the humidity because I it can be 80 degrees and if there's no humidity I'm fine.
Yeah.
But back in the day when I was a kid, 80 degrees was pretty much as high as it went in the summer. Like a heat wave would bring us close to 90. 90 was like almost unheard of,
Yeah.
But now it's like the entire summer. Right now we're at 75, but again, it's the condensation from the air. It's not actually sweat. Anyway, Lauren, why don't you tell us about yourself and what we're about to do?
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. Happy to have you here. I am a performance coach for truly any human that wants to get past their fear and unconscious patterns, but I specifically hone in on the niche of heart-centered business owners who are looking to make a difference in the world and who really want to stand in their power and who want to get past any kind of blocks that they're currently facing and having. I love helping people who have really intense emotional patterns that have sabotaged their efforts, so to speak. So I've worked on these fun things within myself, and it's an ever-going thing. This work never stops, and if anyone ever tells you it does, then you might want to run for the
Run.
hills. But it's been a very fulfilling journey, and I'm so grateful to be able to give that back. And that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here.
And the rest of us are so grateful that you are giving back because you are amazing at it. Um, I belong to Lauren's group that meets on Saturdays. Do you want to talk about that for a second?
Sure. Sure. I am doing and hosting my first 90-day challenge. I've done one other 30-day challenge for self-love. This one's a 90-day challenge leading with the heart. So really guiding leaders full spectrum in their business and their life to really stand fully in the power of their heart in everything that they do so that they can truly not only be the most effective in their own personal lives, be the most effective in their businesses, but also have impactful relationships and really consciously navigate the world around them in such a way where it's going to have less friction, less chaos, and you'll be able to really spread those ripples with that energy. So really excited, and Jen's been awesome coming to the table. It's not an easy challenge. I mean, this is a vulnerable thing to really step into, and everyone stepped up to the plate, and I'm so incredibly grateful for that. It just thank you for trusting me to lead you guys. Like that's all I can say. I almost get speechless sometimes 'cause I'm like, wow, this is just so beautiful. So
Oh, well, you're
so
easy to trust. You know what I mean? Like you create that safe space for people. Um, and I can't do anything but be vulnerable. That's sort of my thing.
I appreciate that about you, and I know you
That's
do.
how I show up in the world.
So it's
Anyway, let's get going with the meditation.
awesome. All right. So last week we were diving into the neuroscience of mindfulness. This week we are going to integrate mindfulness into the everyday life and really help you stand in your mindful power and energy and be able to navigate everything with a mindful energy. So if this is your first time viewing, I'm going to rehash the same stuff every week. Just please be mindful. Find a very quiet, safe spot or space to sit in that where you can fully relax. There's no one around you really causing chaos. It might be beneficial if you're going to do this regularly in your personal life, whether or not it's with us or on your own, to make sure the people around you are also educated. Hey, letting you know I'm about to do a meditation. So leave me alone for like 10 minutes. It's cool. I'll be back. I promise. Let everyone know and that way you'll have that space to really fully immerse yourself and be calm. Also, it's always smart to have some sort of journal or something to document things on afterwards so you can really process and write down all of the things like what did I get out of this meditation. Sometimes you'll have like thoughts of clarity, just massive clarity around a situation that you didn't even really expect just from sitting in the middle of meditation or a guided visualization that's actually intentionally trying to guide you towards clarity. So having a journal will really help you. Do not operate any dangerous or vehicles in general while you are doing this. So, AKA, don't close your eyes and drive. I think I've covered all bases. Since this is not, well, actually, one more thing. Since this is live on your page, please do not, if there's somebody watching, please do not comment. It might cause a disruption, maybe some notification, etc., on their computer. If you want to come in prepared, perhaps mute your notifications would be another suggestion. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Let's.
All right. So, go ahead and find a comfortable spot and we'll begin. Go ahead and sit with your back straight, your feet flat on the floor. And I'd like for you to put your hands resting on your lap. Now close your eyes and take a deep breath in, filling your lungs. Fully expand your lungs. And as you exhale, let go of any tension or stress. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling calm and peace entering your body. And exhale through your mouth, releasing any remaining tension. Inhale slowly through your nose. Feel calm and peace entering your body. And exhale through your mouth, releasing any remaining tension. I'll continue this breathing pattern and allow your mind to quiet. And focus narrowly on the rhythm of your breath. And as you settle into this relaxed state, just remember that you can always come back to this state at any time by slowing your breathing patterns and being mindful of your breath. Now imagine yourself going through your day with this same level of mindfulness. I want you to visualize yourself at work, interacting with family, doing daily tasks, pouring into yourself with self-care, opening your heart to those you love around you, and see yourself fully present in each scenario. You're experiencing each moment with heightened awareness and calm. Picture a common daily activity. Could be drinking a cup of coffee or walking to your car, whatever you choose. In your mind's eye, slow down this experience and notice every detail. The warmth of the coffee cup, the aroma of the brew, the feeling of your feet touching the ground as you walk. What's going on around you? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you taste? What do you smell? Get really detailed and feel the moment. Now we're going to use an NLP technique called future pacing. Like for you to visualize yourself tomorrow, carrying this mindful awareness into all of your activities. I want you to see yourself responding to stress with a pause and a deep breath, remembering that you have the power to do this anytime you feel pulled away from your center. You're handling challenges throughout your day with a sense of presence and focus, not as automatic reactions, but as conscious responses. Now bring your attention back to your breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. Feel the air as it enters and as it leaves. And remind yourself that you can access this state of mindfulness anytime simply by focusing on your breath and being intentional with your focus. Now start to bring your awareness back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers, your toes. Gently move your head if you like, side to side. And when you're ready, open your eyes, returning to the room with a renewed sense of calm and mindfulness. Now you can carry this state with you and you can be present with mindfulness in every single action you do. And the more you practice this, the more you're going to strengthen your neural pathways and the easier it becomes each time. There was a quote that popped in my mind earlier, and I want to end the meditation with this. They always say if you're not winning, you're learning. But even when you're winning, you're learning. So you're always learning, and give yourself grace through the process. Thank you. I think you're muted, Jen.
I was indeed. Thank you, Lauren. That was, as always, very relaxing and like, okay, let's start the day this way, you know?
Pleasure.
So
I'm
that's
glad.
pretty awesome. Um, it's funny, at the end there, you're talking about practicing. I think that's so important. Something I realized yesterday was that I'm talking all about mindfulness and how, keep coming back to it, but I realized that I give up at a certain point. I'm like, screw it. Like, well, you know what, that's probably not the best way to go about things. When, when your mind goes off too many times. Um, but so I've been more aware of that and more
Beautiful.
aware of staying in the moment, even when I'm not meditating. That takes
Beautiful.
practice too.
Ah, that's beautiful. That actually it reminds me, I went with a walk with my daughter last night, and we're getting out, we're moving more, and we're pretty active in regards to that at this point. And before she was doing playgrounds, she wasn't really doing long walks with me. But now we're this is like a new thing we're doing together. So she's
Awesome.
my side hurts. And it reminded me of those times when I was a kid and like my dad would take me running with him. And I'm like, Dad, I have a pain in my side. And, "Oh, keep going. You'll get past it. It's temporary." And that's it's the same concept, right? Like it's so easy to just want to like give up at that moment. You're like, man, this sucks. Like I don't like this pain in my side, but it's temporary. And when we keep pushing past it, it's like it's the same thing. It's like building that muscle and your body adapts. So
Right. Right. One of the things last week that we were discussing in the videos that I was doing was focus and how mindfulness helps with focus, and that it was just really when your mind just starts doing this, that's when you need the meditation,
yeah,
you know?
uh,
So
I
yeah,
I
that's
used,
pain,
yeah,
but you got to
it's
stick with it.
chaos. I used to donate my time at a local yoga studio, and they do 40-day challenges often. And one thing that they'd always harp on and say, and it's so true, is when you are busier, And when you have more going on, you need to practice harder. And people, I think they need to do it less because they're busier. They need to fill their time more with that. But what happens is when you meditate more during those times, you see deeper in and you make more conscious choices and you're more centered and you're more focused and you're more creative and you're able to connect deeper and you get completely different results. So,
It's so true. It's so, when you're buzzing, I mean, it's so easy to put it aside when you're busy. Like, okay, I'll do it later. Okay, well, you know what? This is a little too hard. I'm just gonna keep going to it. But that means you stay in that
yeah,
state where, I mean, you're just like, okay, I gotta get this done, gotta get this done, gotta get this done, and that's not a good state to do stuff from.
exactly. Yep, exactly. That's it.
Um, and plus, it just feels better to be calm throughout your day and centered than it does to be running around frantically. Um,
Your
all
body
right.
you're centered.
So, so much better. Your body's like, thank you. Your nervous system's like, please, thank
Like,
you.
oh, this is great. Let's keep doing
It makes such a difference. Like I can feel right now, just after having done that meditation and like how in my body I am and how in the moment that I am.
beautiful.
It's just like my body's like, rather than thinking, okay, well, I gotta get this done, I gotta do that. What I mean? It's just your body's so much calmer when you're in the moment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Anyway, all right. Well, thank you, Lauren. As usual, this has been awesome. And next time, I'm definitely going to figure that out before I thought I had it figured out.
All
I was like,
good.
oh, I did it last week.
It worked out perfect, just the
Yes,
way.
it's fine. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. And as Lauren's just been saying, remember you can bring that back into your day at any time. So I just want you guys all to remember that you also can always choose to have a grateful day.